Hello, I'm Pale Time, and welcome to MOOF, where we are looking for the most overly optimistic fan in the NFL. We are looking to do one fan from every NFL team, so if you see your team on the screen right now, comment below and maybe we'll pick you to be interviewed. Anyway, let's get straight to the video. I just asked that it would be awesome if you like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps me out, but I know what you're here for, so let's get into it. Hello, and welcome to another episode of MOOF, the show where we are on a quest to find the most overly optimistic NFL fan. And on today's episode, we are going to go through the schedule of the Las Vegas Raiders. And we welcome in our Raiders fan, Jake. Thank you so much for joining the show.
Hello, good to be here.
Awesome. And for those watching below, if you think Jake is crazy, then please, comment below. But if you think he's making a lot of sense, also comment below. We want to know, who is the most overly optimistic fan. So before we get into it, Jake, just can you give us a little summary? What are you looking forward to about the Raiders next season?
This next season, I'm really looking forward for the defense to be more up to like the standard that you want them to be at. Last season, we had a lot of difficulty. The draft was heavily focused on the defense, and so really looking forward to seeing like some big defensive moves this season.
Okay. That's interesting because most teams in today's NFL talk about their offense, but okay. All right, well, you know what? Let's get right into it here. So you start off first Monday night game of the year, prime time. You welcome in the Baltimore Ravens, win or lose.
That's probably gonna be a loss, unfortunately. It's gonna be a rough start to the season, but
Okay, 0-1 to start. No, that's cool. That's cool. And then you travel to Pittsburgh and to play the Steelers.
I would also say that's probably gonna be a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the first couple was rough.
Okay. Start off 0-2. That's where all the film critics will be like, oh, if you start off 0-2, your percentage to make the playoffs is a lot less. But there's still hope. It's a 17-game season.
Yeah.
And then you're returning back to Las Vegas to host the Miami Dolphins.
This one was a tough one. I think it'll be a very close game. My realistic guess is that the Dolphins will win it, but like the optimist in me wants to say that the Raiders can win this game, particularly because it is at home.
Okay, so are you saying this is their first win of the season?
Yeah, I'll say it's the first win this season.
Okay,
Yeah.
good job, Raiders. 1-2. Way to not start off 0-3. Way to go. So then they get the next week. They have another Monday night matchup, prime time against division rivals. They are going into SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles to take on the Chargers.
Big win.
Big win.
Big win. Big win.
Big
Yeah.
win.
We can beat the Chargers.
Okay. Yeah, okay. You never know what happens in division games. Okay, so you're at 500 now, 2-2. After a rough start, you've rebounded quite well, and then you return home to host the Chicago Bears.
This is another like really hard one that could go either way. So again, I want to be the optimist here and say that the Raiders can win this game. Again, having the home field advantage should be good.
Okay, 3-2 above 500. All right, and then you are traveling to Denver to play the Broncos, another epic division matchup.
Win.
Win.
Another win.
A win. Okay. Wow. Okay. So the Raiders are 4-2 at this point in the season. You are predicting, and then you are headed back home. You have a lot of back and forth here with travel.
Yeah.
The Raiders don't get many, either road trips or home trips. So anyway, but they're traveling back home to host the Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles will be a win.
For like the Raiders will beat the Eagles?
Raiders will win. Sorry, yes.
Okay. 5-2. Okay. So the Raiders are officially on a 4-game win streak after this, heading into their week 8 bye. And I make this joke every episode. I hope you win, or at least you don't lose in your bye week. Um, but that's a nice spot for a bye week for sure.
Yeah.
And then you have to fly out to New York City to face the New York Football Giants.
Win for
Win.
the Raiders. Yes.
Okay,
They have a
so
nice
you have the
cruise through the
Raiders
middle.
at 7-2. I'm sorry, actually. Okay, the Raiders are at 7-2. It's called MOOF for a reason, folks. And then you are traveling back home to host the first time you face them this year, the defending AFC champions, Kansas City Chiefs, also division rivals. Primetime game.
That will probably be a loss.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know what? You're
Yep.
7-3.
Realistic.
Yeah, you're 7-3. That's still good. 7-3 is great. Okay, you're doing whatever. Yeah. Okay, so the winning streak comes to an end. It's a reality check for the Raiders, but then they get to stay at home finally, and they are hosting the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals, I expect to be a win.
Okay. Okay. After a tough loss, you rebound.
Rebound.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. So you are 8-3 at this point, and then you have a short week where you are traveling to Dallas to play the Cowboys in prime time. No, not in prime time. Sorry, that's Thanksgiving Day. Sorry, my apologies. Thanksgiving Day
Cowboys will be a win, I think.
for the Raiders.
It was another closer one, but it would be a win.
Okay. So you have the Raiders at 9-3. Okay. And then you are going back home to Las Vegas, and man, the Raiders are traveling so much this year.
They're going around a lot.
You are hosting the Washington football team, and
This one was tough because I think Washington's done a lot recently, but I think I'll give the Raiders the win for this one.
okay, so you're 10-3, and then you are headed to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs for the second time.
That will probably also be a loss.
Okay, so you think the
Yeah.
Chiefs sweep the Raiders this year? Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. You're 10-4 though. 10-4, still
Yeah.
in the playoff hunt. That's great. And then you are headed to Cleveland, Ohio, to play the Browns.
I think the Browns will be a loss too.
Okay. So
Yeah.
yep, bit of a letdown there. Okay, you're 10-5, but still in the playoff hunt. Still in
So
the playoff.
good. Yeah.
And then you go back to Las Vegas to host division rival the Denver Broncos.
I think that will be a win.
Well, okay, getting right, get right game. Okay, you're 11-5. Okay, or sorry, did I say that? 11-5. Yeah, and then you are you're traveling to Indianapolis. Now, Indianapolis seems to be, whenever I have been hosting these interviews, Indianapolis seems to be the team no one can figure out. Um, but yeah, so you are traveling to Indy to play the Colts.
That will be a loss, I think.
Okay, loss. And then you finish the season at home facing division rival the Chargers again.
That'll be another win.
Another win.
Another win.
Okay. So we have here. I'm sorry, I briefly lost count here.
11-6.
11-6. Yes,
11-6.
11-6 on the year. Okay, Jake. That I'm gonna be fully transparent with you. That is more optimistic than I thought you were gonna be. Okay, you know what? It's called the most overly optimistic fan for a reason, and so thank you. That is quite the prediction. My biggest pushback on some of these games, maybe winning in Dallas on Thanksgiving might be a tough one, or Washington, but again, that it's the off season and we can be crazy. That's totally cool. Uh, I'll just ask this final question, Jake. Is how many times have you looked over the schedule before this interview?
2 times.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I didn't look at all at the home or away, really, which may be a mistake, but
No, that's fair. That's
yeah.
fair. Well, you know what? We turn it over to you, the viewer. Do you think Jake is crazy? Do you think he's making rational sense? And comment below, and let's see who is the most overly optimistic fans. I'm gonna bring up our graphic here, and I'm gonna put Jake about here as the most overly optimistic fan. He's up there, but he's not quite there yet. Anyway, Jake, thanks so much for coming on the show. It was a fun time, and we'll hope to have you on again.
Thanks for having me.